Hello again from Pinesburg. Pastor John here with Faith Over Fear. You know, I've been reminding us all week to pray for those affected by the hurricane. We sometimes forget that even after a storm or a tragedy passes, that people aren't just like that over it. That there's weeks and months, and in this case, probably years of recovery to do. So we need to be constantly praying and never forgetting about them. You know, it's been a tragic 10 days if you think back over the calendar of days. We have a hurricane to pray over and still pray over as it even still is affecting the United States and hasn't moved out yet. There's been a tragic shooting and people's lives have been changed and some have been tragically taken. There's been a horrible boat fire in California, and that's still making the news as they try to figure out what happened and why it happened. And who knows what today may bring yet. And if we're not careful, we can allow ourselves to get down and discouraged, even towards things of God. You know, it all in a time like that, David's words in Psalm should be a help to us, where it reminds us that this is the day that the Lord hath made. And it goes on and says we should rejoice and be glad in it. You know, we have no problem rejoicing when everything's good. You know, I think about that when the refrigerator's full and there's a couple bucks in your pocket and you're feeling relatively good. Everything seems to be okay. We have no real trouble rejoicing in that time. But how about when, so to speak, the hurricane comes? It's then we're reminded that this is the day that the Lord hath made also. So that's telling me that God knows what's good and He's got it all under control. Though sometimes I wonder if He does. And if we're normal, we all get to a point where we even point our finger at God and ask why. And I'm not sure that's even wrong. Just if we don't dwell there, because sometimes asking a question why gets us into the Word to try to figure out why things happen the way they do. That's how we can rejoice on good days and bad days, as we consider to be bad days, by knowing that God is on our side. It's remembering that God, the maker of it all, has our back. It's knowing that we don't have to face the day-by-day things ourselves. So I guess that's my challenge for today and every day, to not forget that the all-knowing God is right beside me, and He's right beside you. A favorite gospel song of mine says that the God on the mountain is the same God in the valley, and that's true. That's how we can rejoice in whatever comes our way today. This is the day that the Lord hath made. So as we go through it, let's rejoice in it no matter what happens. Now as we go, until we get together again tomorrow, may God bless you.